All right, hey Taurus. So I am doing finishing up the ghosted set from last week. So these are just brief energy check-ins for you and the person on your mind. This is the intention of ghosted. So we're just trying to get clarity on the situation that comes through for you. You're going to know this is your read by your energy. So if that doesn't resonate, I've already posted the other videos. So they were out last week. I'm playing catch up right now. All right, so your energy coming through, you could be going through some sort of a spiritual journey. You could be on a spiritual path. It doesn't have to be. You could just be in this high priestess, kind of using your intuition, maybe even coming here for confirmation as to what you might already feel that you know when it comes to the dynamic of the situation that you're in. All right. I feel like you're moving away from what you feel might be a missed opportunity. But it's almost kind of like you guys are feeling without a doubt, or just this having this knowing that this situation is going to come back through. I feel like you're kind of walking right now with your head up high, feeling good, feeling like you're just going to move on, move forward. And maybe even coming into the unattainable energy of the high priestess. I'm not letting anybody access my energy, especially if their intentions aren't real, you know? So I kind of feel like that's what's going on with you. It's like in that high priestess energy, I feel like you're like, nobody can play games with me. And as a Taurus collective, I feel that you're probably most likely correct. Nobody can play games with you. So the person on your mind, what is their energy? So their energy is, it could be that they're working kind of impulsively, feeling burnt out, feeling unfocused, feeling restless. All right. Could be too that they're coming through as all talk and no action. All right. The reason why I say that is because how the Knight of Swords kind of fell sideways, you know what I mean? It's almost like this person acts in haste. So this is a ghosted read with the intention that they ghosted you. I almost feel like this person's actually running away from a deep connection, and you understand that it's deep. You recognize that it's deep. And what I'm going to tell you, Taurus, is the person also recognizes the deep connection. This is divine feminine energy. This is soulmate energy, but it's coming through in reverse. And I feel it just means that this person's afraid to communicate how they actually feel towards you. It's almost easier to run away. And if you just kind of see these cards, how they're kind of shifting, it's like this person's moving away. They're running away from something deep because they could be, they could be, it could be on any scale, which I will pull to see the reasons why. But let's just see what their situation is. What is their situation? Their situation, so they could have had a return of the past. All right. With the hangman coming through, I feel this is illusion, it's uncertainty, it's delusion. And I feel like what they're trying to do is eliminate all those probabilities, especially when it comes to somebody from their past. And it could be too that their past is kind of what's reflecting in their current status and situation. With the Six of Cups coming in reverse, it's almost like this person's moving away from energy that's too close, that feels too deep, that feels too much, because of things that have happened in their past. So this person's not actually looking at the past as a form of nostalgia and positive memories, because the card is coming through in reverse. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's just almost like they have this fear. I've already been through relationships. I've already been through the deep feelings and energy of love. And I don't like how it concluded. You know, I don't like how it ended. All right. And I feel with that Empress energy coming out, as far as this person's energy, they could just be focused on themselves, their own security, their own love, their own comfort. All right. So let's see why they ghosted you, Taurus. Why did they ghost you? They have walls up. They have walls up. This is Wounded Warrior. I feel like they do want to talk to you, but it's almost like their wounds are kind of preventing them from doing so. With the King of Swords coming through, this is somebody who's very quiet, very truthful, very honest, but I almost feel like they're not ready to use and implement their honesty with you on how they feel and what they've been through in the past. All right. This person also too, what I'm seeing with the Eight of Wands is they're almost blocking it. Maybe you guys were kind of moving too fast, and this person's kind of saying, wait, we need to slow down. It's almost like you guys feel the same for each other, but they're blocking that energy. It's almost like they're moving. I almost feel like this person feels like it's moving too fast, and they want to tell you how they feel. They want to give you all their emotions, but with that King of Swords energy, it's almost like this person's been through situations where they were manipulated. And this person knows that they need to learn how to set boundaries and establish, the do's and don'ts, the wills and won'ts, but they're hindered by the they're hindered by not they're by the what am I trying to say? They're hindering the growth process, the communication. They're hindering it all because of their lack of being able to let down their guard. All right, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense to you guys, but it's almost like they want to talk to you, but their guard, it's like they pull the gate up or they drop the gate down so that they can't express themselves, and it's because of how they've been treated in the past. This person could have divine masculine issues, so situations with past divine masculine energies that kind of disallow forward movement, and they might need to heal, like from father, grandpa, uncles, brothers, cousins, just any sort of masculine dynamic is what I kind of see here. And that's just kind of what I'm seeing for why they ghosted. I just feel like there's probably some divine masculine issues that are kind of arising. So if I'm talking to somebody who's dealing with a female, this female could have, or a male, it doesn't matter, but they could have issues that kind of arise, blockages that kind of arise from unhealed trauma from the past of interactions with divine masculine. So how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Learning from failure, learning from lack of progress, procrastination. How they feel about you is they're unsure of where this might go. And I feel like that's probably one of the reasons why they ghost. The Tower card coming through. How they feel about you is some sudden unexpected changes. So this person ghosts you. I almost feel like they didn't even know they were going to end up leaving. All right. This person's running away from wounds. I just feel it. You could be dealing with somebody who's very emotionally immature or unevolved when it comes to their emotions. They don't know how to talk. They keep it all bottled in. All right. How they feel about you. I do feel like in the distance, it's like in the far off distance, I can see this happening, but I'm not ready to face everything that I've dealt with, It's almost like you're dealing with somebody who potentially could be a little bit toxic to themselves. It's easier to destroy instead of heal, How they feel about you, I do feel like they want growth. I do feel like it will come back around, but they're just kind of like freaking out because of the whole dynamic, the whole deep feelings that come through. You're probably making them feel things that they've never felt before. All right. So are they coming back? Are they coming back? It's not over with. It's not over. All right. I feel like once this person removes self-limiting beliefs and doubts and worries and the fear that you're not going to leave them, the fear that you're not going to reject them, I do feel like they will come back, but you have free will. It's all up to you whether you want to keep pursuing this or not when they do. The Ten of Swords in reverse tells me that they are coming back. This is not over with. The Page of Wands is, it's a new beginning, removing self-doubt, self-worry, removing limiting beliefs, and the wish fulfillment coming through. And I feel like that's mutual energy. All right. So their intentions when they come back. What are their intentions? Their intentions. Oh, see, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So their intentions when they come back, I feel, is basically establishing boundaries. I feel like they're gonna come back and tell you, I'm sorry, for basically, having scattered energy, acting in haste, I feel like they're gonna come through and really be honest and forthcoming about why they ghosted in the first place. All right. I feel their intentions are positive. The Wheel of Fortune coming around. And I feel like it's because it's begging this person's heart space to come back through and just kind of be more vulnerable and open to the situation and the dynamic with you. All right. I feel with the Queen of Swords kind of back with that Knight of Wands is them kind of telling you and opening up more about why they are the way they are, or why they did what they did. Okay. I feel like their intentions are positive. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who probably has a lot of insecurities, and you guys probably recognize that. So let's see what your advice is the next 30 days. The next 30 days. So your advice, here's what I'm going to say. We have the Emperor and the Empress. I do feel like you guys, you're starting out a connection, and I feel the connection is very deep, very important to you. It's up to you whether you want to let this person back in. All right. If somebody screws over you, Taurus, you're probably feeling like an option. But what I feel is what you're being told here is you can feel like you're just an option, or you can see the opportunities when it comes to this connection, especially if you have felt the deep feelings that I feel that this person has for you. Okay, it's really up to you. I feel the Emperor card is coming through, just saying that this person's coming through to explain everything in decency. All right, so coming through with a more mature vibe and dynamic to what you guys have, telling expression, how I feel more secure about themselves, and where they can actually see the dynamic going. The Emperor I look at as somebody who's very honest, very forthcoming, and very kind of level-headed. So I do feel like they are coming with better intentions, but it's really up to you whether you want to take on this or just leave it and kind of move forward. All right, you guys. So I'm going to leave it here, Taurus. You guys take it easy.